Hey there, guys. How you all doing today? Hopefully, you guys are doing pretty good on this Saturday. Got mixing all these days up, trying to keep days together. But hopefully, you guys are having a decent Saturday so far, and finally got a little time here doing the last division prediction video, predicting now the Metropolitan Division. Now, this one is not exactly easy. I mean, it's not exactly an easy one to kind of predict, but definitely it's definitely got its, I mean, trying to figure out where a lot of these teams are going to finish is definitely interesting. So, starting out at who I think ends up finishing eighth in the Metro. Oh man, because it's a good division, but it's got its moments for sure. Oh, the team I think that's going to finish eighth. I hate to do it. I hate to do it, but I don't know. I don't know I don't know exactly what direction they're going in, but I got Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh finishes last in the Metro, and it does not exactly make me feel that good to say that because Pittsburgh is such a good organization, but man, they're very kind of iffy. They're definitely very iffy, and I I don't know. I don't know what to really expect from Pittsburgh, but yeah, eighth I think in the Metro might be where they end up at. Seventh in the Metro. This one, I think I could definitely be wrong on this one. I could definitely be wrong on this one. I think finishing seventh in the Metro, I think, is going to end up being Philadelphia. Now, they do have a pretty decent young team. I mean, they've got Matvey Michkov, they've got Rick Tocchet behind the bench. So I think Philadelphia is definitely going to be improved. I don't know how much improved they're going to be better than a lot of these other teams in the Metro Division, and I don't know who they. I mean, maybe they find a way to sneak up, to sneak up, but I don't know. I think Philadelphia is going to end up finishing seventh, and we'll see just how much I'm wrong on that in about 6 months from now. Number 6, team I think ends up finishing sixth. Yeah, I'm just New York Islanders. I think the Islanders are sixth. I think they are, and I don't think they're a bad team. I don't think they're really bad, but trying to figure out where a team is gonna place is just it's tough. It's tough sledding to try to figure out who's gonna finish where. And yeah, I just think the Islanders, I think, they're a team that, yeah, they lost Brock Nelson. They've lost, they're one of those teams that, they could make a run at the playoffs, or they could, I mean, who knows? They could end up down in last place in the division. Who knows? I mean, who the hell knows? And yeah, I think the Islanders in sixth might be as good as they get. In fifth place, now this one's tough. I was kind of going back and forth on this one between a couple different teams, but I think with a lot of the drama that has gone on with this team, and especially where they were a couple years ago, and then where they ended up at last year, fifth might be where these guys finish. Now, it will not shock me if they finish higher than this, but right now, I think the New York Rangers are in fifth. So yeah, in the bottom half of the Metro, I have the two Pennsylvania teams and the two New York teams. Interesting how that works. Not saying that's actually going to happen. It could. It would not shock me. That's just where I think they're going to end up finishing at this point in August, before the preseason and everything. I think that's within the realm of possibility. And yeah, the New York Rangers, I mean, fifth, they can still compete for a playoff spot. I still think they could get a playoff spot, but it wouldn't shock me if that's where they finish, is in fifth. Now, I went back and forth between them and this particular team, who I think is going to finish fourth, but these guys were. I mean, they were this close. They were this close to making the playoffs. I really was pulling for them to make the playoffs last year. And honestly, I think this year could be the year they do make the playoffs. The team I have finishing fourth, and like I said, I went back and forth between fourth and fifth, but I think they might still be a little bit better than the New York Rangers. The team I have finishing fourth, and wouldn't shock me if they make the playoffs, let's go Columbus. We'll go the Columbus Blue Jackets in fourth. And I mean, everything they were dealing with last year was so crazy, and they still found a way to remain in the hunt for the playoffs. And they were right there. They just missed out on it. This year, I think they could get there. It will not shock me if they do it. And if they do, I think that would be awesome. I think that would be absolutely awesome if they could find a way to do it. We'll see, though. Number 3, team I think finishes third. Now, honestly, these last 3 are tough. Oh, man. I'm going back and forth here between number 2 and where these two particular teams finished between 2 and 3. Oh, man. The one team I think in a way they maybe overachieved last year, the one team. The other team was just, they were so rattled with injuries that I honestly think if they stay healthy, they can finish higher. Well, I'm gonna stick with who I was initially thinking, but I do think if they can stay healthy, it will not shock me if they do finish higher. But right now, I think in third is the New Jersey Devils. I think the Devils end up third. And again, I was waffling. I was going hardcore back and forth on who I thought was going to finish where, and it was really close. New Jersey last year was a darn good team. They got rattled with so many injuries down the stretch. The injuries just killed them, and it wouldn't shock me if they can stay healthy. I think they can finish higher than that. But you're never going to stay healthy for a full 82-game season, soon to be 84-game season. which is why I think, injuries and everything, I think, will probably play a part, and I think New Jersey ends up finishing third. Could they finish higher? Absolutely. Oh, could they finish lower? Absolutely. The team then in second, the team that I was going back and forth on who was going to be second or third, these guys, to me, I think maybe overachieved some, but they had a fantastic season last year. And they were right there in the race for the President's Trophy. And I think finishing second is going to be Washington. I think the Capitals are a team that can compete for the division again. They did win the Metro last year. They kind of won the Metro running away last year. I don't think they do that this year. I do think they take a step back. But being in second place, it's not bad. I mean, it's second place. Is not. I don't think they're going to be as good as they were last year. They were in that chase for the President's Trophy, and not a lot of people saw that coming from them. So, I do think this year they will take a little bit of a step back, but I do think they still will finish in at least second place in the Metro Division, which means the team that I believe wins the Metro Division this year, they made some big moves in the offseason. They're a pretty good regular season team. They do have their moments in the playoffs where they can get to the third round. Then they have their issues. I think, to me, this year winning the Metro Division is going to be the Carolina Hurricanes. I think the Canes win the Metro this year, and I think they overtake Washington. I think they take the Metro Division this year, and then we'll see what happens come playoff time. Can Carolina put it all together? Can Carolina, who's proven they can get to the third round, can they get beyond that? Getting to the third round, that's all well and good. It's getting to that fourth round. It's getting to the Stanley Cup final. That's the issue they've had. Now, granted, the last couple times they have been there, they've ran into an absolute juggernaut buzzsaw that has been the Florida Panthers. But I think the Hurricanes are going to have a good year. I do think they win the Metro, and we'll see what happens. We shall see in about 6-7 months down the line exactly how wrong I am. Let me know, though, in the comments. What do you guys think? What are your opinions? Who do you think finishes where? How wrong do you think I am in where I have these teams? Let me know your picks on where you would have these teams. And in general, how wrong overall? How wrong do you think I'm going to end up being? How many? I should say out of the 32 teams, over under. Let's just say over under half the teams that I will be severely wrong on. And when I mean severely wrong, I mean by at least 3 places in the division. Like if I pick a team to finish second and they finish 5th, that's definitely extremely wrong. But let me know how wrong do you think I will be overall on these teams? Over under half. Or no, let's just say over under. Yeah, let's just say over under, say 15 and a half, which I know you can't have a half a team, but over under roughly half the league that I will be extremely wrong on. It's one thing to be wrong on just like one place, maybe 2, but I'm talking at least half the league where I'm at least 3 places off or more. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hit that like button. It definitely is greatly appreciated. It's free. Definitely helps out the channel. Hit that subscribe button too. I would love you if you did that. As I have a dog in the background, making a little cameo appearance. The puppy making an appearance in the background. But hit that subscribe button. Pebbles would definitely appreciate it. This little thing would definitely appreciate everybody subscribing to her daddy's channel. She would definitely appreciate that, as of course I would. Also, hit that little notification bell that will let you know anytime future videos are uploaded. And by all means, share this video. Share the videos for all of the division predictions. Go ahead and share those with the vast amount of people on the internet. And if you have friends or family that love hockey, let them know about the channel. The door to Larry's House of Hockey is open for everyone all the time. And yeah, you got a freaking kid back here who gets a kick out of hearing that, I guess. But yeah, old fans, new fans, I just any fan, I welcome with open arms here at Larry's House of Hockey. And yeah, so let me know in the comments, who do you think finishes where? How wrong do you think I will be 6 months down the line? And just, will I be extremely wrong for potentially half the teams? I'm meaning at least 3 places off of where a team, either 3 up or down. So, if I have a team finishing first, they finish 4th, or a team that finishes that I think finishes 7th and finishes 3rd. Let me know though. What do you guys think? Let me know your opinions. And so yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. And as for Pebbles back here, I will see you guys later.